Hi, I'm Robert Jennings, co-publisher of InnerSelf.com. This article takes an in-depth look at the motivation behind quitting smoking or quitting any other addiction.
Hi, I'm Marie T. Russell, co-publisher of InnerSelf.com. Having lived with a smoker, I can tell you that trying to get someone to quit is a dead-end street. We might beg them to quit for love, for family, for health, but none of that works unless they choose to quit.
As an ex-smoker, I can vouch to that. True change begins not with guilt or fear, but with a powerful personal decision to transform.
Part 1, the power of selfish motivation. You can plead, you can cry, but unless they quit for themselves, it simply won't last. Change powered by guilt often collapses like a paper house in a windstorm. Even when love surrounds them, the choice to quit must rise from deep inside. Selfish motivation is not shallow, it's the strongest root a decision can grow from.
When the reason is you, not them, the fire to resist burns longer, hotter, steadier.
Doing it for the kids, noble, but what happens when those same kids drive you mad?
Anger, exhaustion, stress. These crack the surface if your motivation isn't solid inside.
Relationships twist when quitting is done for someone else. It becomes a weapon. A fight, a tear, a disappointment, and the cigarette becomes revenge in disguise.
When quitting is a gift to yourself, no one can take it or ruin it. Only you hold the keys to your cravings, your choices, your breath-filled future.
This isn't selfishness in the ugly sense. It's selfishness like putting on your oxygen mask first. Quitting for you builds strength that doesn't crumble when life inevitably pushes back.
Without that internal anchor, every rough moment threatens to drag you back to smoke. But with it, every breath feels like a victory carved from your own courage.
Let your why be about your lungs, your peace, your pride, not your guilt. The deeper the reason that comes from you, the harder it is for stress to unravel it.
Selfish quitting isn't about ego, it's about self-respect and reclaiming power. And when your power returns, so does the ability to truly give to others. Because self first doesn't mean self only, it's where generosity begins.
Part 2, role models, triggers, and true resolve. You want to be a role model for your kids, but what if they become your biggest trigger? Children scream, spill, and forget to say thank you. Will your intentions survive their chaos? Doing it for the kids can crumble when they act, well, like kids.
But doing it for yourself means the chaos strengthens you, not sabotages you. Guilt alone can't withstand addiction. It cracks under pressure. Health matters, peace matters, but they must matter to you, not just to your doctor or to your family and friends. Financial costs pile up, but even debt won't save you from temptation. Social shame can nudge you, but it rarely moves the mountain of habit.
Quitting needs to feel like liberation, not punishment. You're not giving up pleasure, you're reclaiming freedom from chains you never chose. When you quit for yourself, the wins feel richer. Each temptation refused becomes a moment of power, not a sacrifice. Even pregnancy, one of the few selfless reasons to quit an addiction, succeeds best when paired with self-care. Yes, protect your child, but also honor the vessel you are. Because healthy babies need healthy mothers, physically and emotionally. Let quitting be a rebellion for you, not just a choice to do no harm. Make yourself the cause worth fighting for, not a casualty of someone else's expectations. That's when your motivation becomes bulletproof, etched in self-love, not social pressure. And the more you value your worth, the less space addiction has in your future. Part 3, rewards, community, and the final push. Incentives work, but only when they add sparkle, not when they replace your why. Set a challenge, raise money, make it public, but ground it in something personal. Create a Just Giving page, invite friends. But know that when cheering fades, resolve must not. External rewards are like balloons, fun, fleeting, and easily popped by stress. But internal rewards? Those carve new patterns in your brain, in your breath, in your heart. Celebrate every milestone like you just scaled a mountain. Because in truth you have, and every craving resisted is a step away from the cliff.
You deserve to feel proud, not for who you quit for, but that you quit at all.
To your loved one that wants to quit, say, you're doing this for you. You're the one who matters right now. Don't say, think of me, think of the kids, because guilt doesn't hold when storms hit.
Only your inner compass can guide you out of the fog and into clear, addiction-free skies.
This is your mountain, your breath, your rebirth, your fresh morning without guilt. Every setback avoided is a promise kept to the strongest version of yourself. And that version isn't distant or imaginary, it's already breathing inside you. You don't quit because someone asked, you quit because you finally said yes to yourself. And that yes echoes louder than any craving ever could.
Speaking from experience, when the reason is rooted in you, the journey becomes an act of self-respect. So quit not for guilt, not for fear, but because your life is worth living fully, with self-love and self-respect.
If you've enjoyed this video, please share it with someone who could benefit from the insights. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to visit us at InnerSelf.com, where new attitudes are formed for new possibilities. New articles and videos are published daily and the magazine on Sundays.